Hey folks, today is finally the day. After months of radio silence, speculation, tinfoil hat theories, and all of us staring at the Discord channel with no sleep, yeah, Year 5 is real and we've got actual Season 17 news. We know the region, we know the trucks, we know brand new mechanics that SnowRunner has never ever done before, and I have spent some time with it. So let's break down everything coming in a way that will get you properly hyped for what's next. Alright, let's go. So let's start with a big headline. SnowRunner Year 5 finally kicks off. And it kicks off with a brand new region called Zordania. It's a fictional area set in Western Asia made up of two new maps, Zurdanian Valley and the Valley of the Falling Rocks. Now, right away this place hits you differently compared to the recent seasons. After spending a few hours exploring, it kept giving me this strange sense of, I've seen this somewhere. The landscape reminded me a bit of Georgia, the real Georgia, not the US one, but it might be completely wrong. Still, the mix of narrow mountain passes, terraced farmlands, and rugged valleys definitely give the whole region the identity I haven't seen before. We haven't really had anything like that since places like Amur, Maine, or British Columbia. Content-wise, Zordania is packed. 82 missions, 10 watchtowers, 4 upgrades to discover. Loads of new objectives, ruins, villages, and environmental storytelling. You can immediately tell the developers had fun with this one. The area feels ancient, abandoned, and full of history. Broken buildings, eroded stone structures, washed out paths, and these incredible cliffside roads that do not, and I repeat, do not welcome your biggest, chunkiest trucks. I absolutely love the mountain trails in this one. You'll be threading needles with scouts and off-road trucks through sections that absolutely do not care about your feelings. The valleys themselves are wide and open, dotted with huge farms and larger towns cut off from the main routes. And between these open areas, you've got tight switchbacks, steep climbs, and trails that make you sweat. It's a fantastic contrast that really keeps you on your toes. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Now let's talk about the trucks. Because Season 17 is bringing some seriously interesting additions to your fleet. First up, Jangsu RX600. Visually, it almost looks like a mix between Isuzu and some Toyota trucks. And it definitely reminds me of a Step 310E. I haven't driven it yet, but it looks compact and nimble. I think it's going to be a great medium-sized truck for these tight routes in this region. What makes it even better, the Jangsu is getting its own unique sideboard bed, an actual bespoke model built specifically for this truck. You love to see it, guys. You actually do love to see it. Now, the next truck is a Voron G-5352, and now this one is going to get the people talking, that's for sure. Voron G-5352, which looks heavily inspired by, I think, maybe KamAZ-6350 8x8. It certainly looks that way. It's chunky, it's military, and it's got that classic Voron energy, but with a completely fresh direction. And this is where the things start getting interesting. SnowRunner is doing something it has never done before. The Voron G-5352 has multiple chassis options. It has standard issue frame and extended frame. This is massive. Until now, every truck was essentially locked into a single chassis layout. Whatever add-ons it fit, whatever add-ons it fits. But this Voron can change frame types, allowing for different add-on setups and different trailer combinations. This opens the doors to things like whether you want a front-mounted crane or a rear-mounted crane. It's absolutely beautiful to see. I love it. Speaking of other add-ons, it also gets a maintenance add-on. It packs 900 repair points, 6 spare wheels, and 400 liters of fuel. Obviously, those figures are subject to change because this is PTS, but yeah, it's looking like a good add-on, that's for sure. It's basically a mobile service station. With a 8x8 and the level of support gear, this is going to be an absolute favorite for co-op runs and long technical rescues. Some other changes include the baby Tatra changes. So you guys know I've always liked the Tatra 805, but it's always been a bit awkward. It's not a scout truck, not a off-road truck. It's stuck in this weird place. But now it's officially a scout. It's been reclassified as a scout vehicle, and we finally got a scout trailer hitch. So you can finally tow the trailers, which is actually similar to the size of the vehicle. It actually suits it, right? And the winch options have been changed. We get autonomous winch and stuff like that. This alone, I think, makes it 10 times more usable, at least for me. The added versatility genuinely surprised me, and honestly, it might quietly become one of my favorite scouts now. We'll see. We'll have to see about that. But as the truck goes, it's small, it's punchy, it's unique. Now it can tow trailers, and I think it's gonna suit this region really well onto those narrow and tight mountain roads. I will use it, that's for sure. What's next? What's next is more KamAZ-745C improvements. It's not a big one this time around, but SnowRunner players have been asking for more cat add-ons forever, and we're finally getting more. The KamAZ-745C now has a water tank add-on. I mean, this is just great. If you already like the KamAZ-745C after the last update, this is just another reason to pull it out more often. And if you didn't like it, well, this add-on might change your mind. We're also getting some fresh cargo types, things like a chiller container and a reefer cargo, which should tie into new mission types and region-specific tasks. I will update you once I know more. And there's also a brand new drilling trailer used for certain objectives in Zordania. It's a big one and feels like it's been a core piece for the new region's progression. It's obviously not a usable trailer in any way, it's just an objective trailer, but more variety is always welcome, right? So after spending a good chunk of time exploring, the thing that really stands out with Zordania is the amount of new assets and the world building detail. We've got historical ruins scattered throughout, we have the villages that feel empty and abandoned. I mean, I already mentioned mountain trails, they absolutely knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. There's long ridges with serious drop-offs, and as I mentioned, there's big agricultural valleys that feel lived in, to be honest, somehow. There's nothing better than climbing the mountain for half an hour and just to emerge on the other side and see a big valley underneath your feet. It just feels wholesome for some reason. I don't know, it's atmospheric in a way I haven't seen in a while. Everything feels cohesive. The terrain design, the mission structure. Honestly, this might be shaping up to be my personal favorite region yet. It just has the Lost World vibe to me, and somehow that fits SnowRunner perfectly. So, what do you think? Where do you reckon this fictional region is based on? Am I right saying it's the Georgia, or am I way off and I'm missing something completely obvious? That's not the first time it would have happened if that's the case. And more importantly, which one of the new trucks are you most excited for? The Jangsu or the Voron? Or maybe even the newly revived baby Tatra? Let me know down below. I always love reading your theories and your comments. Thank you for watching, folks, and expect more Season 17 videos very soon. This is going to be a big season, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.